Don Saxby, what you think about Broner versus Vargas?
That fight could have gone either way. I'm actually happy that Broner threw a lot more punches. Had he started out like he ended, he would have beaten Vargas a whole lot easier. But Vargas, you can make a case for him winning too, because for me, Vargas won the first 5 out of the 6 rounds. Then for me, he won the 10th round. That's what made the fight even. I think if Vargas hadn't won the 10th round, Broner would have won. You can make a case for Broner winning also because he threw all the quality. He landed all the quality shots, but Vargas just kept answering back. Even if they weren't meaningful punches, he just kept answering back. But it was a good fight overall because I wanted to see Broner under Steve Cunningham, and I want to see how he would do throwing a whole lot more punches. And I like Steve's approach. He's told him the truth. He said, listen, you the problem, right? Well, you acting like you having a problem. Yeah, I like the way he went at him. And you got to tell the guys the truth inside that corner. But I like I said, Broner can fight. I like Broner. Do I like his antics? No, because he doesn't have to do that anymore. If he would tone it down with the antics, money make people crazy. If he toned it down with the antics, Broner would be so much more likable. All Broner has to do now at this point in his career is just fight. Tone it down a little bit. Talk a little junk, but tone it down a little bit. You don't throw the Martin Luther King, beating with the Martin Luther King, like I said. You don't throw stuff like that out there. Come on, man. Certain things you just don't say. He doesn't think when he talks.
Is there any way he could train to stay busier? Because it still looks like he's throwing one punch.
Yeah, like I said, for me, but for this fight, he threw a whole lot more punches. And I was happy to see that. Broner can fight. One thing I will not take away from him, he can fight. But, like you said, he needs to throw a whole lot more punches. And for me, this particular fight, he threw a whole lot more punches. He did. He was a little more active this time. And I was kind of glad about that. But for the most part, Broner just needs to tone it down a little bit, and that's it. Tone it down as a fighter. Once he tones it down as a fighter, he's good. Get out of here.
What do you think about all the beef that was surrounding the fight?
These guys, it pisses me off because, they say boxing is coming back, but they're giving boxing a black eye every time they do stuff like that. Why can't we be a good sport in and outside of the ring? I understand you got to have a bad guy and a good guy. Fine, but there's a way to be a bad guy. Mayweather is a prime example. He was a bad guy for 24/7 when he fought Oscar De La Hoya. But as he got older, he toned it down. He was still a little bit of a bad guy, but he toned it down a little bit. Because once he beat De La Hoya, he didn't have to be as much of a bad guy as he was when he was with De La Hoya. He had made his name. Once he beat De La Hoya, the sky was the limit for him. Broner trying to be like Mayweather, but he's going about it all the wrong way. He's going about it the wrong way. He doesn't have to do what he does. But, that's him. His corner doesn't calm him down. They don't try to keep him. You're not going to see my guys do stuff like that. If you're in a big stage, of course, they want to be a bad guy, no problem. But you got to teach them how to be a bad guy. Don't just go out there and just random shenanigans and nonsense. The way you say things, being a bad guy is one thing, but the way you say things, now you're an ugly guy. Like nobody cares. People want to see you get knocked out. Even if you win, they're not even happy that you won. Even you're a draw, they boo you anyway. And it's sad. It's sad because he's a brother, and that's the way I look at it. I'm like, man, come on, man, tone it down just a little bit. Like when he did the interview with Jim Gray, I'm like, Jesse was more professional.
Yeah.
He said he thought he won, okay? And Broner gets up there and just starts talking reckless and crazy. And I seriously do like Broner as a fighter. I really do. It's not, I just want him to tone it down a little bit because he can actually be likable because he acts bipolar. One day he said, I'm maturing more. You get him in the, you corner him and say, yeah, I'm maturing more. I'm toning it down. I got kids. And next thing you know, he gets on the mic and he goes bipolar on you. He turns into a totally different person, opposite of what he double talks. He does a double tongue.
Do you think it's good for business?
No. It's good for business if you tone it down. It's good for business in this, leading up to the fight, but after the fight is over, come on, man. It's over. Leave it alone.